Hey guys, this is your girl Miss Benjamin Buttons 01. I'm coming to you today with the I Can't Make This Ish Up episode, which is my take on the Strawberry Letter from Steve Harvey Morning Show. Now this is going to be an old episode because I can't find the one that was played today on the podcast, and I didn't record it. So what I'm going to try to do for you guys, I'm going to try to start putting out 3 videos a week. And it's always going to be, the video is going to be on the day before's episode or podcast. So it's never going to be a current podcast. It's going to be the podcast from the day before. It's going to be 3, which will be Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. No, excuse me. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. It's been a long week for me. Y'all gotta give your girl some time. I'm trying to get this thing together. But yeah, here we go. Here we go.
When a teenager gets pregnant, it becomes a family affair. TLC's new series, Unexpected, explores the ups and downs of 3 pregnant teens who are all children of teen mothers themselves. Parents and grandparents must step in to help them through this huge life change. Don't miss the revealing new series, Unexpected, Sunday, November 12th at 10, 9 Central on TLC.
Can you say 16 and Pregnant spinoff? Ripoff? Generic version? So late. Now they add grandparents and parents into it. They just they run out of stuff. Okay, but it's alright. Let's go.
Can't wait? Watch the early premiere now on TLC Go. Download the free app now. Let's get to the letter, nephew.
Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Subject sister drama. Hello all. I would like to ask your advice about my sister. I am 37 years old and I am going through a divorce. My husband and I separated because he hit me. That was the second time he had done that, and my father didn't raise no fool. I left him and filed a charge against him. My older sister was at the house and witnessed my husband hit me. Now, during the time before we went to court, my husband was frequently visiting my sister. Now, during the time before we went to court, my husband was frequently visiting my sister. My daughter, who is 9 years old, told me she heard my sister tell her daddy that she had his back. I was a little concerned how...
Let me, hold on. You're supposed to be my sister, my blood. And you're supposed to be the older one. So that means that you're supposed to have more smarts than me. But you sit there and you let this man, first of all, you let this dude hit on me? And you ain't did that? Bruh, hold on. Explain that to me. Because I don't understand that. I'm your sister. I'm your blood. And you see somebody hit me, your little sister. And you don't do nothing? Strike 1. Let's continue.
However, I did not think my sister would come to court and lie for my husband. Well, she did. The first time we went to
Strike 2.
court, she voluntarily came and testified that when
Strike 3. You volunteered came.
I was pointing at him to go on about his business, it was possible that my finger touched his eye, which meant I gave the first initial contact. After all the evidence was presented, the judge ruled in my favor, and I got my 2-year protective order against my husband. We had to go to court a second time, in which it was clear my sister did not want to be there. However, However, because of her first testimony, my husband's lawyer subpoenas her to come. My husband was found not guilty of assault. My divorce will be final in a couple of months. I've not spoken to my sister since this all has taken place. She is now planning a wedding of her own. She is getting married in September of this year and asked me to be in her wedding. She had my niece ask me because of our relationship at this point. It was very hard for me to go through the fact that my sister betrayed me for my husband. I think I have forgiven her. However, I don't think our relationship will ever be the same. I've prayed about this a lot. My question to you all is, should I be in her wedding? My initial response was yes, because I believe in forgiveness. However, forgiveness is giving up the hope that the past could have been any different. I learned that from Oprah. I have forgiven her. However, I do not wish to be a part of her life. My family says that I should put all this aside and be in her wedding. However, I just don't feel this is what I want to do. I would like to mention my sister and I were close prior to this. I think my sister had a thing for my husband and was hoping for something between those two, but that was never my husband's intention. Steve Harvey Morning Show, what should I do? I listen to you guys every morning and your advice is on point. Please advise me as to what to do about my sister and her wedding. Wow. This is deep, this family stuff. And it's a tough one too, because I believe in forgiveness as well, but I couldn't forget this. I'm sorry. And your feelings are still hurt, little sister, and I totally can understand that. What your sister did to you was awful. I mean, she testified against you in court voluntarily. Nobody even asked her to show up, and she did, to testify against you. That's hurt. When your blood goes against you like that and betrays you like that, it's really hard to swallow. I gotta ask, where are her loyalties? Nowhere in your letter, did you say that she's come to you, tried to make up, tried to, ask for your forgiveness, or to even tell you that she was sorry? Nowhere in your letter,
Because she never wanted.
That's the part to me that's really, really hurtful.
Because she never wanted.
She hasn't even come to you to try to work it out. She didn't even have the nerve enough to come to you and ask you herself to be in her wedding. She sent her niece, or your niece to do it. I think that's pretty cowardly. I really, really do. You don't have to be in this wedding. There's nothing that says you have to be in this wedding. If you want to forgive her, I could certainly understand that. You can forgive her. You don't have to forget what happened. I know what your family's saying. They're probably making you feel guilty, especially if you guys were close. They're telling you that happened in the past. Forget it, let it go. But it's all about how you feel. I'm big on forgiveness. If you don't think you can go there, and not have those old feelings come up, you haven't let it go yet, then maybe now is not the time. I probably wouldn't go to the wedding.
I just
probably wouldn't go. That's not to say that my sister and I will never, ever, ever in life
No,
have
we
a
ain't
relationship.
ever,
Right now, the
no.
way you feel,
Hell no.
I wouldn't go
First
to
of all,
the
you saw
wedding.
this man
I
beat
just
me.
wouldn't go. And that's about it. To forgive her when you can forgive her, when your hurt feelings are done, when you're done being hurt. But right now, it doesn't sound like it is, and you don't want to be a part of her life. You said that. So don't go. Don't put yourself through that. All right? 12 minutes after, we'll be back with Steve's response right after this. When a teenager gets pregnant, it becomes a family affair. TLC's new series, Unexpected, explores the ups and downs of 3 pregnant teens who are all children of teen mothers themselves. Parents and grandparents must step in to help them through this huge life change. Don't miss the revealing new series, Unexpected, Sunday, November 12th at 10/9 Central on TLC. Can't wait? Watch the early premiere now on TLC Go. Download the free app now.
You see how hard I'm smoking this damn thing? Because I need
First of all,
2
Shirley
of
was
these.
right in everything she
If
said.
this was me.
But just let me go on and get to this.
Come on,
Yeah.
Steve.
Come on. Your sister that came to court and testified for her husband. For your husband against you. See, my brother can't come to court and say nothing crazy about me. And so I don't think your sister should be able to come to court and say nothing crazy. There's a part that says she testified. The first time we went to court, she voluntarily came and testified that when I was pointing at him to go on about his business,
Listen to
it
what
was
Steve said.
possible that my finger touched his eye, which meant
boop. I'll poke that hole right in the eye. Just like this. Boop. I'm telling you, boop, right in the damn eye. Right there in the eye. In protest, right? That's right.
You would go in there and turn the wedding out. When the man says, I think they still do this, I ain't sure. Is there anyone here who thinks these two should not be joined together? You ain't got to do nothing crazy. Just clear your throat right there. Is there anybody here? That starts it off. Then you just go on and get in the wedding, but then you can protest. Hell, wear a black dress to the wedding. Damn what color everybody else got on. You come in black. You put your black dress in and go around there. Here's another way you can protest. If you in the wedding and you in the wedding to protest, take your bridesmaid dress and cut a hole in the butt out. Just cut the butt out in your bridesmaid gown. That's your personal protest about your sister's wedding. That's a kiss my blank statement if I've ever heard a kiss my butt. Cut your butt out your bridesmaid gown. Just wear your whole thing hanging out. Here's another one you can do. When you're coming down the aisle, have somebody put a plastic knife in your back. And you just walk down the aisle in your wedding gown with a plastic knife in your back. Ain't that what the heifer did to you?
Stabbed you in your back.
You got to protest these types of things like this here.
Just put your face in the camera, Markel. Come on, just go ahead and say hey. Thank you. Now goodbye.
I didn't see the camera. I thought that was the camera.
No.
While I was in there, what is
What
that?
you should have did was, you should have gave your niece a brown paper bag and put a dead fish in it. Like the Godfather. Send that back to your sister. And
She's out
I'm
YouTube
loading
video.
there. You'll soon be sleeping with the fishes. You got to do gangster stuff to people when they do stuff to you. What else? What else can she do? Hell, when she wake up in the morning, have a horse head in the bed.
Oh Lord, what's that? Bit much, Steve.
That horse head laying in the bed. I'm just telling you to get back at your sister.
Thank you, Steve. We have to go. Please join me at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Facebook today. We'll talk more about today's strawberry letter. Right now, you're...
Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. Now, let's see. We're gonna read this thing just like she wrote it. Give me a second. There you go, Sister Drama. This is part 1. It's a 2-part series. I would like to ask you guys. I'm going through a divorce. My husband and I, hold on, separated because he hit me. That was the second time. Oh, he hit you twice. I didn't pay that part of attention. Okay. And my daddy didn't raise no fool. Okay. I left him and filed a charge against him. My older sister was at the house and witnessed my husband hit me. Now, during the time before we went to court, my husband was frequently visiting my sister. Now, was this during the time she was dealing with the guy that she was about to marry? Because that's what I'm thinking. She either was cheating on her fiance, now husband, or she wasn't with the fiance, then now husband, but your husband was her jump off. Okay. Because why is he visiting your sister so much? Why? Did they visit like this when you and him were married? Did you think about that? Are you thinking this way? Okay, let's continue. Visiting my sister. Now, during the time before we went to court, my husband was frequently visiting my sister. My daughter, who was 9 years old, told me she heard my sister tell her daddy that she had his back. Why would the sister tell your husband, whom witnessed you be abused by said husband, she had his back, unless they had some hankiest pankiest going on? Okay, Now, she voluntarily, okay, now I have my brother's back. I was a little concerned. You was a little concerned. Okay, I'm blonde. But I ain't no dummy. Just like you said. Now see, you lied at the beginning of this letter. You said your dad ain't raised no fool. I'm beginning to wonder. Because all this here would have had my red lights flashing, honey. Blink, blink, blink. Their ears would have been blinking all over the place. Blink, 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 blink. I'd have been questioning some stuff like, what in the hell? You saw this man hit me. I'm supposed to be your blood. But you saw this man. Granted, that's my husband. He's my husband. To death do us part and all that good stuff. Sickness and health, all that good stuff. But nowhere in them files does it say through abuse and beatings. It does not say that. It does not say that. Anybody can go look it up. Go look it up. If I'm wrong, tell me. I'll retract what I said. But nowhere in the files does it say that your husband is allowed to beat on you. Okay. She saw this and she ain't did nothing. Okay. I was a little concerned, however, did not think my sister would come to court and lie for my husband. Did you see how that smoke came out my nose? That's how that smoke would have been coming out of my nose, my ears, my eyes, my ass, because I'd have been ready to dive on her. She voluntarily came and testified that first of all, if I had got to court and my sister would have came in there and sat behind my husband, there would have been a whole nother case. My husband's case would have been thrown out because the case of assault sister on sister would have trumped that off glass, because I'd have jumped up and jumped right across that wooden, that pew, dived on her. She voluntarily came and testified that when I was pointing to him to go on about his business, it was possible that my finger touched his eye, which meant I gave the first initial contact. It's like Steve said. I got up, politely out my seat. I'd politely walked over to that heifer, and I took my long fingernail. See this one right here? Peep the lens. See how long that is? I'd took this nail, and I'd jugged it right in her damn eye. Boop! Is that how I poked him in his eye? How you gonna... Okay, after the evidence, the judge ruled in my favor. I got my 2-year protective order against my husband. We had to go to court a second time, which my sister clearly did not want to be there. What you mean she didn't want to be there? She didn't want to be there for who? For you or for him? Because he didn't say that in this letter. It says she didn't want to be there. Why didn't she want to be there? For who didn't she want to be there for? Because it's not making no sense. What, had the husband and her stopped talking? Had your husband and your sister no longer talked, cohabitated, communicated? Had something happened? Because I'm still going to tell you, your sister and your husband was getting it on. Okay? She didn't want to be there. Because of her first testimony, my husband's lawyer subpoenaed her to come. My husband was found not guilty of assault. My divorce will be final in a couple of months. I have not spoken with my sister since this has taken place. Bravo to you. Kudos to you for that. Taking place. She is now planning a wedding of her own. She is getting married in September of this year and asked me to be in the wedding. How dare you have the unmitigated gall to ask me to be in your wedding? Heifer, do you know I will beat you down right there at the altar? You have the unmitigated gall. After you sat there and watched this man beat on me, whether he hit me once or twice, it doesn't matter. If he shoved me, you should have jumped up. Hold on, bro. That's my little sister you putting your hands on. Don't do it again. Or me and her gonna dive on your ass. That's what you should have done. But you didn't do that. You sat there, you watched it happen, didn't say a word. Then you voluntarily went to court on his behalf and testified and said that I may have poked him in his eye, which was first initial contact. He was always at your house. You want me to come to your wedding? Oh, I'm coming, just like Steve said. Oh, yes, honey. I'm coming there in something skanky and shameless. Low back, high front. Matter of fact, low back, low front, high bottom. How about that? I'm talking about damn near underneath the butt cheeks, like right underneath the cusp of the butt. You know, right there. See how my wrist bends? Right down to the cusp of the booty. That's where the skirt would stop. And it would be so tight. Breathing would be impossible. I'd make sure everything jiggled and wiggled and shaked, rattled and rolled while I walked. Boobies would be sitting way up. And I'll be smiling at your fiance, your soon-to-be husband, the whole time. Let you know you got a fight on your hands, and I'm not going to touch you, but you going to lose. Now, let's see. A couple months I have not spent with my sister. She has asked me to be in the way since she had my niece ask me for me to go through the fact that my sister betrayed me for my husband. I think I have forgiven her. However, I don't think our relationship will ever be the same. How could you think your relationship would be the same? Let me explain something. Once a bond, and it doesn't matter if this is woman, man, girl, husband, wife, friend, cousin, it doesn't matter. Once a bond, for whatever the reason is, once that bond is broken, there's no mending. I promise you, there is no mending. There will be complete disdain, distrust, all that from then on out. You can only be cordial with one another. You can be civil with one another. But once the friendship and the trust have been broken, it's nothing you can say. We don't no more. We don't know. And the reason I can speak so clearly on it is because I have a similar situation. I had a friend, family member, who were tight as thieves, thick as thieves for about 20 years. And out of the blue, she just stopped speaking to me about some crap that she heard, but she never came to me and told me what it was. That's neither here nor there. But now, we can't even sit in the same room together for an hour without there being some shade thrown. And it's like a ping pong match with the shade now, because it's no longer there. So once you break trust of somebody, you can't go back. I don't care how tight your bond was. There'll always be an ounce of distrust there. You'll always be side of them side eye. Should I trust you? Can I let you see this? Can I take you here? Can I tell you this? You can't trust them no more. So, our relationship will be the same. I prayed about this a lot. My question to you, should I be in her wedding? My initial response was yes, because I believe in forgiveness. Our forgiveness is giving up the hope that past could be any different. Okay, I learned that from Oprah. I have forgiven her. However, I do not want to be a part of her family. My family says that I should put all this aside and be in her wedding. However, I just don't feel this is what I want to do. I would like to mention my sister and I were close prior to this. Did I just say that? You were close. Or at least you were close with her. She wasn't as close with you as you were with or to her. Because if that were the case, when she saw that boy slap you, hit you, punch you, whatever, however he put his hands on you, the minute he raised his hand at you, she'd have been in her chair like this. I dare you. I dare you. She'd have been raising, I dare you. I dare. But she didn't do that. Not only did she not do that, but she went to court on his behalf. So that should let you know right there, you were not as loved in her book as she was in yours. You did not have as much love and admiration for her as she didn't have that much for you as you had for her. So, I don't feel like this is what I want to do. I would like to mention my sister and our close. I think my sister had a thing for my husband. You think? You think? It's written all in this letter, baby. It's written all in this letter. Only person don't see it is you. You were a fool. Your husband was doing your sister, and your sister was loving it. You were in the way. This might have been going on before you even got married. But just if you're gonna go to the wedding, just like Steve said, do it in protest. Go in protest. I would go to the wedding. I'd go to the wedding. I go to the setup. I go to the wedding rehearsal. And every time I go, I make sure I'm slayed. All up in her fiance face. All up in his face. All up, because I'm about to be divorced and I'm about to be single. You about to be married. You about to be the one that should worry about other women. And I should be top dog on your list. You're going to do me dirty? We're going to play this game. It's going to be a ping pong match. Back and forward. Back and forward. Because you shouldn't have done that to me. That shouldn't have been something you did to me. Okay? I think my husband and was hoping for something between those two. But that was never my husband's intention. Are you a blonde? Are you young? It was something going on the whole time, baby. It's in your letter. He hit you. She saw it. She did nothing. She went to court in his defense. While y'all were waiting to go to court, he was always at her house. It's there in black and white, baby. Why weren't you the only person to see it? He was doing your sister. He might have been, like I said, he might have been doing your sister before you and him even got married. He had to have been, because this just happened too fast, too quick, too easy. Just wake up. Your husband, yes, your husband did want it. And he was doing it over and over and over. And that's why she was so easy and so gullible. So I'm going on you. I got your back. You know what? I'd make her pay for this. I'd find out the truth about him and her, because there is some more to this story that there's you not telling, or you don't know. You need to do some investigating, some kind of a way, find some friends, some motels, some something, because there's something else to the story that nobody's telling. Because she just don't. What kind of a sister sits there and defends a man that's beating on his sister, or beating on her sister? What kind of woman defends that man? What kind of woman defends another man hitting on her sister? What kind of woman? I mean, what kind of woman defends a man hitting her sister? And she's supposed to be the older sister, you the younger sister? Baby, you got a good heart. You're a little ditzy, but you got a good heart. And for that reason alone, you should get her back. She about to be married. Sorry. What's good for the goose? It's good for the diva, baby. I'd give you just what you deserve. And wouldn't feel the least bit of remorse, because she shouldn't have done that. And you should look into this a little. You should do more research, because right now there are some parts in this letter that I'm reading it. There are things that are missing. When I heard Steve reading it, it's some stuff. When I heard Shirley reading it, it's some stuff. It's some stuff that's missing. And not only is it not missing in this letter, but it's missing up here in your head. Because you should have been able to see that it was something going on between those two. How in the hell did they keep that from you? I don't get it. And if you be in that wedding, don't be there on a happy spirit. Don't be there. Get you about 2 or 3 drinks in you and let it fly. Let it go. Let it fly. Y'all ain't gonna be friends, and y'all ain't gonna be a friend or a family no more anyway. So I'm not gonna be, we ain't gonna be where we was at one point anyway, so I might as well just do what I'm gonna do. You wanted me to show you some kind of emotion? You wanted to see the real me? Here she is. I'm giving her to you. You gave the real you to my husband. I'm giving the real you, real me to you. That's it. My family don't have to be involved with me anymore. They don't have to have no dealings with me anymore. I could care less. Because that was uncalled for. You didn't have to do that to me. But yeah, this is my take on that. It's your girl, Miss Benjamin Buttons 01, and I am out.